Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel. Yes, we are doing a match review and the player ratings from today's incredible comeback against West Ham United today at St James's Park at home. Coming from 3-1 down to win that game 4-3. Wow. 3-1 down. I thought we were going to be dead and buried at that point, but no. Would you believe it? We kept going and we win the game 4-3. Oh, yes. As I mentioned, absolutely incredible it was. So, there you are. You know what to do, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's show, hit the thumbs up and just keep up those search results. Of course, please, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really enjoy what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button. Oh, which I forgot to put on. So, thumbs up, yep, if you do enjoy tonight. Subscribe button if you unsubscribed and you enjoy what goes on. And the bell notification that will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video takes place as well. And if you want to donate, super chats are available. And if you want to become a member for only just 99p, hit the join button and it'll be put into the next prize draw we do on the channel as well. We'll down to a few comments that have come in. So far. Good evening, Brian. Even I don't know how we won that game. Barnes and Hall must start on Tuesday. I don't know what Howe was doing before he brought on Barnes and All. Still scratching my head now at the formation. I think he had to make the substitutions. And Hall and Barnes were absolutely fantastic when they came on. And they do have to start on Tuesday night for me. They really, really have to. Good evening, Julie. Hope you're well. Harvey Barnes, the hamster destroyer. Absolutely. Forever bursting bubbles. Yes. It's just very happy with the win, but we are conceding far too many goals. That's another 3 we've left in. Dubs isn't good enough. The first one, I think he could have been doing a lot better in terms of trying to come out to make himself look bigger. The second one, he's a little bit unlucky. He does get a hand onto it. The third one, I don't think he had any chance of saving that. So, yep. Dubs is a bit leaky, isn't he? He certainly is. Good evening, Tom. Hope you're well. We are forever bursting bubbles, cottony bubbles in the air. Absolutely. Good evening, Paul. Yep, Julie, if he keeps us up, we are on a course to concede 70 goals this season. Good grief. Getting in there, what a result, says BR. It was horrible. It was beautiful. Harvey Barnes got to start versus Everton on Tuesday night. He has to. Mad Mag, evening, lads and lasses. What a day, man of the match. Match of the day should be a good in the neat. It shouldn't. It certainly should be. We have to beat Everton Tuesday. They're 12 without a win. Worst since 1993. Everton Tuesday's a must-win game, which I believe he will. Can go and win that as well. So, yeah. I mean, we look at the lineup today as well. Of course, a lot of expected what it could have been. There was still no Trippier the day Sotina was playing at right back. Of course, we had Jamal Lascelles that came in but went off. And that was a big blow for me, losing Jamal Lascelles, because I thought he played really well up until he got that injury and he had to be taken off because he couldn't continue on the pitch. And that was a little bit gutting in that. So, yeah, never mind. But, yeah. But we got the penalty before that as well. It's a penalty all day. And Kufal does take out Anthony Gordon. They were checking for a possible offside first, but there was no offside. And Alexander Isak just slots it Coleman Coonley, sends Areola the wrong way, and that's a good start to put us 1-0 up into the game. But then we let West Ham come into the game. That was the problem. And you let West Ham come in the game, they are a really decent side, and we did, and that's what happened. Right, the Antonio goal, to me, can be preventable. I don't know why anyone's tight on him. I don't know. We're trying to play the offside trap. He's definitely not offside. And it was too easy for him. And that really annoyed me. It really, really did. And that could have been prevented, in my opinion. Really, really could have been. Hope Shearer's on tonight. Evening all. Nice to get one over me ex-keeper and Fabianski. Always been a hero of mine for his time at Swansea. Mason's on tonight because he's out. He'll be having a good time, though. But yeah, absolutely, Mason. Welcome each other as well. Kudus playing well till Hull came on, had him in his pocket. The link-up play with Barnes, Anderson, Bruno was excellent. And Barnes' 4 shots all on target. The second one was in the Gallagher. It was such a peach. That was a cracking goal from the fourth one, which we'll get into that as well during the show. Harry, Peter and Chad, hope you well, Andrew, as well. So, as I mentioned, we let West Ham come in the game and need to get the equaliser. Now, the second goal, right, I don't think this should have been stood. I mean, a lot of people say, was it a face injury? Was it a head injury? I mean, the fact is, it's like he just blew the free kick and just let the game out. Did he really go and check to see if Fabian Schär was okay at some point? Maybe just a little bit, but it's just how he allowed that to go so quickly. And I don't think this goal should have been counted, in my opinion. I really, really shouldn't have been. And then we're all chatting 2-1 to the referee, and rightfully so, because I believe he wanted to just give that, the way he just gifted that. I mean, it's a good goal from Kudus. I mean, Dubravka just get a hand to it, but he just can't stop it from going in the back of the net. The funny thing is the ball boy refused to give a seat up for Kudus' goal celebration, so there you go. So I don't think so, but yeah, I don't think the second goal should have counted for them, in my opinion. Really, really shouldn't have. So yeah, these injuries absolutely horrendous. Pillars were dropping like flies today. Is it how the train and the pitch, or do we need a complete new pitch at St James's Park? We'd like to know what it could be, Brian. That's what we all could do with. The injury doesn't matter. When do you ever see a game restart with a player on the floor? Doesn't happen. Well, yeah. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're well as well. But let us know, guys, down in the chat, should West Ham's second goal have counted? Because I don't think it should have. I really don't think it should have. And there's a lot of debate, people that said that this goal shouldn't have counted as well. Really, really shouldn't have. So we'll get to half-time with 2-1 down. And over the end, he's had a wait because we did let West Ham come into that game. Lots of slips today. The pitch was water just before the start of second half. But if that's a course, well, they always get the sprinklers out before kickoff and during half time, don't they? So, yeah. Mason was pissed off. He didn't look at it fully. Fair enough. Yeah. Could have done. Could have really, really done that, couldn't they? But yeah, we had a corner and West Ham just managed to go and break up the other end. I thought the ball looked out of play for me first from Kudus, but no, he somehow wasn't. And then West Ham go make it 3-1, and it's just, here we go. I mean, the game's over. Sounds like the game's well and truly over at this rate, and it's just, But anyhow, just started to ring the changes, some of the changes they needed to bring on as well. Miggy didn't last long on the pitch, unfortunately, so he pulled up, which is a big gut-wrenching as well. Same with Tino. But Lewis Hall came on. I thought he was brilliant. Lewis Hall was fantastic when he come on, and this lad deserves a chance. He really deserves a chance within this team. He was exceptional when he come on, and he plays for me on Tuesday. Eddie Howe was to look at that and see he starts on Tuesday. He really, really should start on Tuesday for me because he was outstanding. Like, this is why we got the lad in for a reason. And it's really frustrating why we don't give this lad much of an opportunity. And he really, really deserves that opportunity. He was brilliant today. Absolutely brilliant. I don't think it's our pitch. It's 5G. It's due an upgrade. As the players said, it's St James's Park. It's hard. Could I have any... I don't know. Could be. I'm not entirely sure. So, yeah. So... But, yeah, and we get Harvey Barnes on as well, who was just another game changer as well. So, yeah. And I said to go on, if we keep the team for Everton like we did for the last bit of the game, we will batter them 4-5-0, says Mason. Oh, interesting. We get at... we get at them. We get at them. We get at Everton. We've got a chance of beating these quite comfortably. They can play a new pitch. It doesn't count towards FFP now. I wouldn't think it does anyway. No doubt there'll be new turf laid out before the new season start, you would have really, really thought so. So that's probably going to be the case for next season. I agree, Mason. As what Andrew says on Mason's comment. Yeah, this is the turning point because West Ham probably sounds like they've got the game wrapped up at 3-1. They go and take Antonio off, so a striker, and they bring on Kalvin Phillips, who, by the way, absolutely fucked it up for them today. Absolutely fucked it up. I mean, he gives away the penalty for starters, and I can't believe there's a lot of debate that say this is not a penalty. He catches Gordon on his foot or on his leg. It's a penalty. And I think Kalvin Phillips knew what he was doing there. And as soon as, again, he was on the pitch, West Ham looked really open through the middle, I thought, as well. We started to really open them up through the middle when Kalvin Phillips came on. I'm absolutely glad we dodged a bullet by not getting him, because he's been terrible since joining West Ham. And there's a lot of West Ham fans that are coming out and saying he should never, ever play for them again. Which, can you blame them? Because he's been absolutely abysmal since joining them. And I'm glad we did not get him in the end. So he absolutely fucked it up. And it's a penalty. It is a penalty all day long. Again, Talk Sport with the biased opinions as per fucking usual. It's a penalty. Even I think Mark Goldbridge was saying the same as well. It's a penalty. If he can't caught him, he caught them. And the referee was rightfully to go and take a look at the TV monitor. And there you go. And he points to the spot and says, yeah, that's a penalty. Even the VAR at Stockley Park was saying this is probably going to be a penalty as well. And Isak buries it 3-2, and you're thinking, right, here we go. Oh, it looks like Mason's coming in. Wherever he is. Oh, he's back at home.
Hello.
I thought you were going out.
No, I was just went for a little walk.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Somebody behind us was bored.
Oh, well, fair enough. Well, but yeah, no, that's good, Mason.
I didn't know if I would have been back in time, but yeah, I am back.
Yeah, there you are. But yeah, Mason, I mean, again, what do you think? We took the lead. Do you think the equaliser for West Ham was preventable, and do you think the second goal shouldn't have counted for them?
Second goal, I think it shouldn't have counted, in my opinion.
No.
The referee had no hesitation of not pulling them back, which he should have.
Yep.
The ball, you always say that we should have put the ball that we play, but the fact is as well, where was the defense?
Yep.
That was my worry. Where was the defense? The first goal and the third goal and all.
Yep.
But again, as I said to you earlier on, with Kalvin Phillips, because I tend to stay back and see the players get off the bus after the game, and my missus will back up as well, because she's seen it that Kalvin Phillips did put his middle finger up to a family of West Ham fans. Didn't he, Gemma? Mm-hmm. They were gone. She was having all.
There you go.
I mean that's just unacceptable.
Well, yeah, but he absolutely fucked the game up for them.
Aye. I don't know what was said, but I mean, I've seen a point on social media saying that since he's left Leeds, his career has been he has fucked his career up.
He has.
Which for me, I totally agree.
I mean, the penalty, he gives away the penalty, and people say this is not a penalty. This is a penalty all day long.
It did look a penalty, and I don't know. I'm trying to describe it, but you've seen Gordon go down in pain.
Yep.
But you didn't see half the stadium complain about it, but the VAR official actually spotted it for once.
Yep.
It did look a penalty a little bit. It did look a penalty, and obviously given, and obviously we bounced on it and all. Got the 2 goals from Harvey Barnes, and obviously it shows you what it with the substitutions. It reminds us of the Liverpool game in August. We took the best players off. They brought their best players off. We done the exact same, and it worked.
Yep, absolutely. Brian says, so glad we never paid the 6 million no fee. Jesus wept, he's gone downhill fast. I saw him on the pitch. He looks like he's been on the pies. Good to see it. Good win for Newcastle. Cheers so much. BS says, Phillips massively overrated at Leeds. He was a CDM in a team that conceded 5 goals every week. I don't think BS wrong there.
No.
No, he's not wrong at all there. Good evening, Mary. On a match, are we all celebrating? I'll be opening something after this show, I can tell you that. Anderson has to start over Longstaff next game with Lewis Hall. He has to start too. I mean, Longstaff, did you see how slow he was? Not just in terms of getting the ball, but just how slow he was good at. He was passing the ball and all of that, and I'm getting fed up with this now.
It was. I seen something on Twitter, and I was not far from where you said. Apparently, he had a confrontation with a fan. I don't know if you've seen it, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it, but apparently, he had a bust up with a fan because of his performance today. I know his criticism, but I feel like he has been poor. But to kick off of him and the kick off of him during a match is, I think, it's a little bit unacceptable. The same in the Kalvin Phillips incident when obviously he stuck his finger up to the West Ham fan. But yeah, it was. I don't know what was said about on that, but all I just seen was just him sticking his finger up with the West Ham fans, which I'm not. I mean, I really do mean it. I really mean it. I'm not taking a piss. I really do mean it.
Yeah,
he was the first one on the bus. He stuck his finger up.
It sounds like he just wanted to get out that bus without being spotted.
I'm not taking a piss. I literally seen it happen in my own eyes.
Yeah, I can imagine. But yeah,
I mean,
I thought Murphy was poor the day.
I think he was as well.
A lot of his crossing was all over the place. And again, I thought he was slow in terms of crossing the ball, in terms of passing the ball at times as well.
Aye. I feel like I can't wait till Trippier's back.
I'm hoping Trippier's back for Tuesday.
Aye. Bia's just popped up something which was in front of you and all.
Yeah,
Kudus.
I wasn't paying attention to it mostly, but yeah, I've seen the photos as well. So
that kid needs a medal.
Yep. David says, who was your best player on the pitch today, Mason?
I would say I'll actually see Harvey Barnes.
Brilliant when he come on, change the game. Evening, Pete. Hope you're well. Good evening, Coffee. Hope you're well as well. Brian says, see why Pep never played him. He knew. Yep, good point. Paul says he gets in my always 11. The lad is garbage. Julie, welcome. Mary, welcoming people in the chat. A comeback on Steve. What a game, says Coffee. Absolutely. Yep, Kudus intimidate the ball boy, was out of order, and the Premier League need to auction that. Well, the ball boy didn't want to give up his seat.
I would just tell him to fuck off if he did it.
I saw that beer was running. What was he doing like?
If I was the kid, I would have told him to fuck off.
who didn't charge up the Duracell battery, says Mary. So glad you didn't travel across the time via Bridge Mason. It was an absolute nightmare getting home last night.
You know what it is? I went to the Gator game last night. Gator game yesterday. So I only used the bus to get the Gator change and get the stadium and back, back. Obviously, for the first time around.
There you go. Maybe just didn't watch and pick up the ball from about 2 yards away when he was in prime possession to win possession himself. Murphy was definitely doing that. Gordon was the best player on the pitch. We need to talk about Gordon as well. Good on that ball boy, by the way. If Pep can't get a tune out of Phillips, then Mrs. Maiden is not going to. I want a statue for Barnes already, says Andrew. Hey, good grief. But yeah, the penalty, Isak took it away, and we're getting back into the game now.
It is. I was honestly, I had that little relief once I got the second penalty because I was just sitting there, pretty pissed, pretty fuming. I was absolutely foaming. But luckily enough, when I had a little problem, the kid the lad next to us, who I always sit with, he said, "Hopefully we'll take it." And obviously we took it again.
Yep.
Luckily enough, I wasn't gonna look. I was literally debating in my head about whether I would look at the penalty or not. But luckily enough, I did.
Yep.
But Isak plays it away again. Obviously, game on then. Game on.
Absolutely.
And then obviously kids were back in the game, which was pleasing.
Certainly was. Good evening, Ian. I hope you're well. Andrew, you may have competition with Derek over Burn. Dan Burn did some okay things today.
I'm not saying that it was poor.
Yeah.
I thought he had an average game in my opinion. He did it. You know what it is in the first half. Down your end, Peter. That Kalvin Phillips on Bowen, more that tackle on Bowen. Wow.
Yep. It was a good tackle, wasn't
it? But at times he placed him a bit, but obviously let's say about Bowen the better, because me missus Baines is probably basically knows his girlfriend, which I called an ugly bastard today.
Yeah, absolutely. Just getting rattled through the comments. People just welcome each other. Bright says clocks go forward tonight, don't they? We lose a full hour of wet dreams, says Brian. And just thumbs up, great stream. Cheers, Pete. Derek would be proud of Dan Burn today. Does go and get a 1 or 2 game ban?
One.
It's just the one, is it?
It's just the one. It's just one should be back full.
Because I thought his yellow card that he got first was his 10th.
You know what it is? That's a good point, that.
I'm not sure if it was though, but he got the second yellow.
I think I've seen
yellow card, and that's the first one he's had.
I think Craig Hope came out and said he's just missing the one game, which will be
okay.
I am a bit disappointed because I wanted him to see this. I wanted him to score against Everton, but yeah,
it's one game only.
And it's one game,
which means he'll be back for Fulham by the looks of it. But I thought Anthony Gordon was outstanding today. It's our first sending off of the season as well. Would you believe it?
It is, which is disappointing because.
Well, yeah.
I don't know how many.
I think he was booked first. Well, he was booked for trying to really deliberate stop Kudus from getting all the way through, which he was going to get cautioned for that.
And but on the positive, at least Bruno hasn't got his 10th yellow.
No, but still some games remaining before he gets
that
one.
What it is, I thought he would have got his 10th for the foul on his mate.
Could have been. Yeah, he could have done. I thought he was maybe a little bit lucky to get away with that. Isak assist for Harvey Barnes' first was excellent, and the run Harvey Barnes did to keep onside was class. Yep, I mean, the good ball by Isak, and Barnes was quick enough to get there and slotted it past Fabianski, who came on at half-time for Areola.
The fact is, right, it's the second time an opposition keeper who's come to St James's Park came off at half-time. Because you see it with Jose Saw with Bentley.
Yep.
I'm now... It's a bit weird, to be honest.
He must have picked up. He's probably picked up an injury.
But the fact
Areola,
is,
he's had to be taken off.
He was in my end, and he looked all right.
Mm-hmm.
But something's seriously going on, like
yeah, probably is, but it is what it is, I suppose.
But the fact is, it'd be interesting to see what Macklin does on Tuesday night, like if he pulls up injured.
Oh yes, because we're up against him on Tuesday. Yep. 1 game ban, yes it is. Good evening, Antacid. Hope you're well. Oh yeah, just passing through with a massive smile on me dial. What a comeback, man. Absolutely it was. Burn was good. 1 game ban. Even Trules, you well. Do you realise Derek will be difficult the more Burn gets better compliments? I saw that Derek man is hilarious, but also gassed the amount of shite most of the time. Actually, I thought because it was 2 yellow cards makes 10 yellows. It's just the one, I think, because that's his first sending off. Sending off of a second yellow card this season as well. So
big game tomorrow, Mr. Fleming.
Jules, the referee's the same referee wrong. We said the Forest playoff against Bowen. He was terrible the day Rob. He was shocking the day Rob Jones.
No, he was shite.
Yeah, he was atrocious today, the referee. As I mentioned, he shouldn't have... The second goal for West Ham shouldn't have been awarded. It would have been Ian, so he took on red and only misses 1 game. And the Derek, if he got that 8 before today, well, then there you are. So now, the company's still not totally on our side yet, but did okay the day. Did Howe get a yellow? I think he did, actually. And also David Moyes did as well.
Moyes was being an arrogant fucker. Because I could say he was being... Moyes was just being an arrogant fucker.
Well, he got the substitution wrong. He took off Antonio, a striker, and put Kalvin Phillips on. So either way, that's what's cost him in a way as well.
You know what it is? He was once he got put, he was constantly doing it. I was literally seeing in my head, you're gonna get sent off. You're gonna get yourself sent off, mate.
Yeah, he was just apparently because company got sent off.
Look at company today got sent off for Burnley.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make sense?
I don't know.
It's just an arrogant Scotsman. That's my opinion.
Yeah, the fuck 4. I don't know how many it is. Gordon got man of the match. Not really asked about the red cards, rather 1 game ban. The 2, which means he'd be back for Fulham.
Now what it is?
Celebrating off the touchline. Oh, right there you are.
Now what it is? You know what it is? Yeah, it's a funny fact with Gordon
over celebrating.
With Gordon getting sent off, I didn't know he was getting sent off at first.
Neither did I at first. But the referees also had a history of multiple controversial calls. Feck me, we all celebrate. Can we all get a yellow for celebrating like that? ATV. Gordon deserves a rest. You know what? I think Gordon does deserve a rest. Because he's been played.
You know what it is? His missus be happy. But I don't know if that... I know how to be at the game, but... Well, it all depends if he's got family coming up, because I don't know if he's got any family with, like, obviously I don't know if he's got family who are Liverpool or Everton, but I feel like it'd be a nice time to spend some time with some of his family. If some of his family are coming for the Everton game, because no doubt he'll have family who support both Everton and Liverpool, so it'd be nice to spend some time with family.
Absolutely. The referee was borrowed time from an EU tournament. I think the referee should drop to the championships. Scottish Skeletons as wingy as Thomas Frank. Deliberate red, so he only misses Everton game. Evening, Wayne. Hope you're well. And all in chat, what's some clisks? But there's all been where the best where Bonzi's been all our lives. Yep. Thought the ref was going to need to police escort out of the ground the anger worst I've seen in a while. I had billions spent Chelsea drew against Burnley. They did that shit.
Considering Burnley were doing a 10 million
Franco, he's a newborn kid, I think. As well, even I miss those Scottish Skeletons as wingy as Thomas Frank, says Julie. So, yeah. But anyways, we'll talk about the fourth goal. I mean, Barnes just like, I'm going to strike this. Boom. Bottom corner for the winning goal.
The limbs around me. Whoa.
I nearly was an emotional wreck when that fourth goal went in, when we scored that goal.
Gemma will back us up on this because she's in the background. She had to keep her hold of me because... And I would have broke my leg. And I'm already covered in cuts and bruises of them freaking seats, but...
Wow. I mean, this is why we brung this lad in. He's a goal-scoring winger. And no wonder we paid the money for him. And we're going to see the best out of this, more out of the best of this lad very soon, I believe. Fantastic goal from Harvey Barnes today. He was and
hopefully you'll get that start on Tuesday. Hopefully
he's got to be. And do you think Hall should be in the start lineup on Tuesday as well?
Good God, yes.
He's got to be.
No ifs, no buts, no excuses. He's got to have to start on the
yeah,
Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Because who plays right mid for Everton?
It's either Harrison or McNeil.
With the way they've been playing, he's gonna fucking bad it. With the way Everton have been playing in these last 12 games, I feel like he'll absolutely fucking torture them.
Hopefully he does.
Because the fact is, Everton, I've seen a lot of Everton fans today saying that they were really, really bad. Really, really bad today.
Well, yeah, it was apparently it was a comical goal by Coleman as well.
I read some comments on some of the Everton fan pages I follow. I looked through the comments as well, saying that they were really, really poor. Some of them wanting Sean Dyche out. Some of them want Sean Dyche sacked and all.
Yep. Most of the players live in
honestly, this is just true. Some of them want Sean Dyche out. Some of them want Sean Dyche sacked.
Yep. I know Moise is bad, but no need to attack Skeletor. Flip the finger to my West Ham supporting the other half when that went in. Barnes, thank you very much. To take a line from Rihanna, where you been? The bend away, then back in with sheer class on the fourth goal, 20 to 25 yards out, was in front of the striker and the Gallagher then. It was just in the corner from Merson. That's 4 points. HV Barnes was giving us with his 3 goals today and a point v Luton. So footy looking like that. David Moyes looks like the bartender from The Simpsons. Who more Sislak? Really? Who more Sislak? Good grief. You still get idiots saying ASM is better than Barnes, but what do they know about football? We've got players in there just to be better now. Good as ASM or better. We need a clean sheet on Tuesday. We do. I got bruises in the Gallagher then. Bruno scored that very late win against Leicester. I had 3 people falling over on me. Oh, I can't remember that as well.
Oh, you know what it is? Gone back to that Leicester game when Bruno scored the winner. I was literally bursting for the ball. I just thought, you know what? I'm going to stand here to see what happens. And when I seen the goal coming, I just literally run around like a tit where I was standing. I had to cuddle a random kid.
Oh, gee. There you go.
Mate, if you're watching, I do apologise.
Yeah, but the lads came on, and Isak did great. Proud of them, to be honest. Isak could have maybe had a hat-trick today. I really, really thought as well. Do you think losing Jamal Lascelles was a blow today? Because I thought he played well today.
Yes, because in a way, because you've got Dan Burn to play centre back and Lewis Hall at left back.
Yep.
And obviously, whoever could play the other centre back and all.
Still think that's harsh on Skeletor, Julie. It's got to be one of the weirdest games I've been through a long time, says Lewis. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Anyway, shall we get into you know what then?
But the fact is, Lewis was complaining about a sore tummy little Lewis, I'm not going to say you were fake because you did look you were bad.
No. Moise looks like Ned Flanders. Good grief. I don't need Masters of the Universe stuck in my head all day and all night, says So, anyway, should we get on to the player ratings then? We may as well get into them. Remember to take part in the live chat as well. Let us know what your ratings are. You go on, Mason. Kicking it off with Mr. Martin Dubravka.
I'll give him a 5. Would have given him high half and let the 3 goals in.
I think he should be doing better on the first one. The second one, he's a little bit unlucky. I don't think he had any chance with the third one. Yep, fair enough. Yep, fair enough. There's some 5s coming in already for Dubravka. Right then, another comment in. West Ham fans, 40th minute, stand up if you're 3-0. Newcastle fans, 90 minutes, sit down if you're 4-3 down. Like this 4 for Dubravka. David's gone for a 5 for Dubravka as well. Okay, then, right then, for me, Mr. Tino Livramento. Shame he got off injured. Hopefully he's okay. I think he was okay when he was walking off the pitch, but I thought Livramento did pretty well for me today. I really, really thought he did. And hopefully it's not a serious one. Hopefully he's okay. But I thought Tino did well today for me. I'm giving Tino a 7. I thought he did very well today for me. Some 7s, some 6s, some 8s, 1 7, a lot of 7s coming. 7 should have come off his line. Pope should have had it.
Pope?
Yeah. I think we've got about Dubravka. Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then, right then, Jamal Lascelles.
I'll just give him a standard 5 for only being on the pitch for 10 minutes.
It was gut-wrenching when he came off because he did very well. I mean, I think he was really caught by Antonio at the time as well. But hopefully Lascelles is okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully he's okay. Lascelles 6s, 5s coming in for Lascelles as well. 5 6s, I think 2 with 2. Lewis is going with, that's a bit harsh. Definitely wasn't a 2. Right then, Mr. Fabian Schär. He wasn't too bad the day, Fabian Schär. Did what he had to do at times. Should have looked to have done a bit better in terms of the offside trap, particularly for the equaliser. So a 6 for Fabian Schär for me. Some 6s, some 7s, some 6s. Yeah, some 5s as well. And Fabian Schär as well. Okay, the last one out the back 4 before you got switched to centre back, Mason, Mr. Big DB.
I thought we did all right. I'll give him a 6.
Yep. He won a lot of headers. Sometimes in that first half he did manage to get a few headers.
I'll give him a 6.
6, okay. Some 5s for Schär, some 1 fall from Paul. Some 6s as well, from 7 as well. Well, Mr. Fabian Schär. Right then, so we'll go into the 3 in midfield now. Kicking off with this man, Mr. Bruno. And I thought Bruno was very, very good today. You know why he's so keen in that midfield of us as well. And he did what he had to do in that midfield. And just excellent. Absolutely excellent for me. I think it's an 8 for Bruno from me. Some 1 9 from Truls, some 6s, 1 8. Lovely Bruno 8, better than bestie Paquetá, says Julie. So
it's Paquetá, man. It's Paquetá.
Well, whatever people call it. Bruno class a 9.5. Okay, then, right then. Sorry, Mason, I'm giving you Longstaff.
3.
Yeah, he was incredibly
Shite again.
slow. He was incredibly slow at times, wasn't he?
Yep. No, actually, I give him a 2 because of that bust that we had with the fan.
Oh,
I give him a 2.
Fair enough.
No, I did see it on Twitter though. But luckily enough, I didn't see it, but I seen it on Twitter. And I'm going to just half forward.
Oh, you lost it. Oh, Andrew, I think really? I think you've had a good story there, Andrew.
What did Lewis say again, Lewis?
Where do you go?
Wait.
9 for Bruno. Cat Paquetá nice most of the game as well. Mason, I know where the mighty winds sit in the east end above the pride flag. Oh, that's where Derek sits apparently. Bruno false 4, Longier 4, Monster 4. So you've got a 4 from Tom. There's a 2's coming in, some 2s. Sadly, Mason get his name right. Paquetá.
Oh, right, aye.
I've had enough of Longstaff, the Invisible Man. He was slow again. Longstaff a 5. Willock. I thought Willock wasn't too bad today. Some good skills on the ball. I thought it's just a matter of time before we see more of what we had been, particularly from last season. But I thought Willock was pretty good today for me. I really thought he did. I really didn't think he put a foot wrong today for me, so I'm going with a 6 for Willock. I don't think he was that bad today, Willock. Ooh, there's a lot of 4s coming in for Willock. Some 4s, some 5s. I thought Willock wasn't that bad today, I thought. Certainly better than Longstaff, I can tell you that. Certainly better than Longstaff. Okay, Mason, so we've done all the 3 in midfield, so we'll go on to the attacking 3 now. I've given you Mr. Jacob Murphy as well.
4.
4, yep.
Shite.
Was incredibly slow at times as well. When doesn't he hesitate on crossing the ball, didn't he?
I thought the ref was shite.
Interesting. He was disappointed. I thought Bruno helped control our midfield. Referee needs to go to Specsavers 4, some 5, some 6 for Murphy. Oh, I thought Willock 6 deserves England call up. Mourinho a 10. You would coffee, wouldn't you? But I thought he was poor the day, coffee. I thought he was quite poor the day, I've got to admit. Murphy a 6. Jesus. Right, Mr. Anthony Gordon, and I thought apart from the second yellow card, Gordon was exceptional again for me. Losing one game, hopefully it's not going to be a massive disaster, but Gordon was brilliant today, and I'm giving Gordon a 9 for today. Incredible. Murphy 6. Elliott should have started. Gordon a 9's 110 from Julie, and 110 from Gordon today as well, and 1-9 from as well. And the last one of the starting 11, Mason, Mr. Alexander Isak.
10.
Oh, really?
Nah, actually,
do you know what? He did very well today, Isak.
That's why I thought I'll give him a 10, because I thought he was outstanding today.
I mean, his holder play was really good. He scored the 2 penalties. It was only penalties he scored, but I thought his work rate on the ball was very good. And he looked a little bit more stronger today, I thought.
Yeah, I thought he did,
He's like a 9's a 10. Some 9s coming in as well. Alexander 10's 1-7. Ooh, 1-6 from Paul as well. Best game in a while for Isak. He certainly looked a lot more stronger today, I thought. Right then, we'll go to substitutions. Okay, so yep, into substitutions, and I thought Alexander missed his penalties. He hit the post, but he scored it though. Right then, the first substitute was Emil Kraft. I thought Emil Kraft was very disappointing for me the day. I really thought he was. He's been doing well as of late under Eddie Howe, but that wasn't one of his good games today, I've got to admit. I really didn't think it wasn't. So I'm going to give Emil Kraft a 4. I don't think he had the greatest of games today, I've got to admit. I really didn't think he did, unfortunately, which was a little bit of a shame. It's 1-2, there's 1-1. Ooh. Isak 10 with that one down. Who needs to share when you have Isak on the pens as well? And this one for Kraft as well. I've given Kraft a 4. He had the best of games today, unfortunately, for me. That was the thing. So, yeah. Right then. Next substitution. To 5. So the next substitution was 2 at the same time, but I believe this man came on first, but only lasted about 10 minutes.
Start at 5.
Yeah. Shame about the injury because he really hobbled up. He really pulled up. I thought Miggy, unfortunately. Well, again, we'll wait and see how that does. He did come off again. Kraft, yes, he did. Miggy 3-6-2. Miggy 5. He really pulled up. So hopefully it's not another serious one. Miggy didn't play enough. No, he didn't, unfortunately. Okay, next substitution after.
Oh, God.
What?
Rashford's been playing shite for Man United, apparently.
Oh, is he still 0-0 in that game?
Probably Rashford's been playing shite.
Okay, then, right. Mr. Elliot Anderson, and I thought Anderson did very well for me. I thought his control on the ball was exceptional. And I wouldn't mind seeing this lad start on Tuesday as well. So, yeah. I'm going to give Anderson an 8. I thought he did very well for me when he came on. I think Mr. Elliot Anderson deserves an 8 for me. I thought he did very well when he come on. some 7s actually. Some 6s and 8. I think he deserves an 8. I thought he did very well when he come on. So, here you go.
It's half-time Man United.
Well then, Mason, because this lad also came on in the 57th minute. He replaced Emil Kraft. What do we give this man?
10. I was going to say 10.
Yeah, fair enough.
I thought he was absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
Now I thought that was going to be for what's his face, Barnes. But I thought since he was doing very excellent, I thought I'll give him a 10.
I thought Lewis Hall was outstanding, and he plays on Tuesday for me. He has to start on Tuesday. Hall an 8, easy 10. Lewis Hall, who is not invisible, and there's a 10 for him as well. So, yeah, there you are. Right then. Which means I have to do the last substitution. And it's none other than this handsome little chap, Mr. Harvey Barnes, who scored the cracking 4th goal to win us the game and got the equaliser as well. We brought this lad in for a reason. Brilliant. And his 2nd goal was incredible. Barnes, I'm giving a 10 as well. Absolutely.
What? Are you taking the piss, Pierre?
Oh, Bob, yeah, you've had a Castori there. So a 10 for Harvey Barnes as well. Some 10s, 1 9. Barnes would have given him a 10, but I'll give him a 9.5. That's because he didn't start. Barnes 47. You've had a Castori there, Bia. The Hamster Destroyer 10. Jesus Christ, when I went in, it was absolutely ballistic, wasn't it? Yeah. Yep. Barnes all 10. Class all day forever. Bursting bubbles. Yep. People thinking Bia's comment for and you're giving him a 5. Harvey Barnes was exceptional. A 10 out of 10 for him. Fantastic. The 2nd goal, he scores. He just thought, I'm going to have a pop of this. And it's going in the bottom corner. And Fabianski's going to do absolutely jack shit and trying to get that. And that is exactly what happened. Brilliant. 10 for Harvey Barnes, why I've said it. And it's like, I'm telling you, Bia. Yeah, even Julie's a bit shocked there as well. Yep, absolutely. Okay, then, right. We've got a few others to rate, so it's back to you, Mason. Unfortunately, you get Mr. Robert Jones, the referee.
Shite, 2.
2.
What am I going to say?
Yeah, he
All
was.
I'm going to say.
The West Ham supporters have been the loveliest fans of season friendly. I had a crack with a couple on the way at the car. Interesting.
Lewis, I'm just gonna tell you. Luke Harrand, Ben Morman, and Marcus Denanga win you win.
Oh. So 2 for the referee.
Yep.
Maybe Bia meant 5-star performance. who's being generous. Do
Oh,
like
Lewis,
Tonali,
Lewis,
and
Lewis
then
has seen
that
more.
was
Lewis
totally
has
taking
seen.
the piss.
Lewis has seen more than Hannon at the Tesco at the opposite stadium.
Ref for 0. Julie says referee needs to kick up the Arsenal rating the absolute melt. Ref for 0 and a good slap. David should have been sent off, and he's on about David Moyes. Ref for 7. Whoa, God, Wayne. Ref should have sent himself 6. Oh, Ian's given a 6 for the referee. He was terrible. He had a Castori of the day. Absolute Castori. Well, he did because VAR told him to go and have a look for the second one, but he was nah. He did get the penalty decisions right, but he was still terrible for me. Maybe you've given the 2 just because of the penalties, Mason.
Aye.
There you are. Wayne Nosh's refs on a weekend, says Andrew. Ref 16, did you have the right glasses on? How did ref allow that second goal from West Ham? Shouldn't have counted. Still, West Ham's second goal disgraceful. Well, we won fair play, but we were still terrible. Right then. On to our fans. 10 out of 10. Do you know what? We still kept going. I know we started to flatten a bit, but we absolutely kept going. When we got the second goal, we kept going. And that's what we did. And we kept going, and that's how we still should show our support to the lads, as we always do. Fans get a 10 out of 10, as always.
Bar nearly breaking my legs in the limbs for the third and fourth goals. Honestly, it was phenomenal.
So a 10 out of 10 for our fans. Win every day, but remember we are United as well. I knew something was wrong. Trules, lol. The 10. Fans were silent after the cells went off. It was so quiet I could hear Derek farting. Oh, God. Fans an 8. How was 60 made 8 subs but corrected it? Hence a 6. Well, it brings me on to him for you, Mason. Mr. Eddie Howe.
I'm going with Trules. Trules has agree with Trules. He corrected it. Some of the substitutions and obviously some of the how would I say it? But the way we're going in the first 10 minutes and obviously the second half as well. And obviously that bit before Kudus scored, we were on top.
Mm-hmm. No
disrespect West Ham, but they paid 30 odd million for Kudus.
Correct and play like.
And we're the same with Chelsea. This is the tops along with us. They spent a lot of money.
Yep.
But we were a shite manager and a shite midfield. I don't care what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie outplayed David Moyes.
Yep. As soon as David Moyes made that substitution is when he got it completely, where he absolutely ballsed it up. So 6 for Eddie Howe. Howe 5, 0 for the first half, 2nd for the second goal. So me 5, you got lucky with the subs. Don't understand why you got the 20 minutes from in total, but I do understand the first half of the injury in the VAR. Absolutely. Don't know if he should give Howe a 1 or a 9, says David. Not a fan of the minute, but he did okay, to be fair. Imagine if we had Kudus last summer. Yeah.
Can I just say something? Because I've just seen something on Twitter from Kirkhope.
Yeah.
David Moyes has just admit that bringing on Kalvin Phillips did not work.
He's terrible. He's been terrible.
David Moyes has just admitted this. I've just seen it from Kirkhope.
Well, you ask him, why did he bring him on then?
I've just seen it from Kirkhope. Wait, I get up what's just being said. I've just seen it from Kirkhope.
Well, why did he bring him on then?
David Moyes admits his decision to bring on Kalvin Phillips with West Ham being 3-1 Newcastle.
And he fucked it up again.
Did not work.
He got it absolutely wrong.
But the West Ham boss refuses to criticise the struggling Man City loanee.
Yep. Phillips will be sent back to Man City. I don't think West Ham will keep him. Bonds gets an 11 out of 10. Love Eddie. He's always gets it every other game today.
As I seen it on Twitter with Kalvin Phillips, he hasn't been the same since he left Leeds, unfortunately.
No, he hasn't. Just felt like second half in the other time they wanted West Ham to score the equaliser game. Does anybody agree with that? Do you know what? West Ham could have nearly scored an equaliser. But the good thing is we held on the game. We won with 10 men as well. We'll lose Gordon for just one game only, which is okay.
Thank fuck I'm not near with me knees and that, so which is good.
Yeah. Kalvin Phillips already cost West Ham some crucial points. He certainly has.
That game against Man United, fucking hell.
Which one?
The Man United game. When I got beat 3-0. Good God.
Oh, he was terrible in that game as well. I think he's been in every poor game. All the games he's played, he's been shocking.
Did he not get sent off?
Yes, he did, didn't he?
Who was it against?
Oh, was it Forest? I think it was Forest he got sent off.
I'm sure it was Forest.
Yeah, I think when Forest beat him 2-0, I think what he got sent off in that game. Which was, as in West Ham paid a lot to loan K. Phillips. I think they did. Can he pay a canny bit? I'm glad we dodged a bullet in not getting him.
He did. But the fact is, guess who West Ham have on Tuesday night? Guess who West Ham have on Tuesday night?
Man City.
Tottenham.
Ooh, at Tottenham or at West Ham?
West Ham.
Ooh, interesting. Isn't KP one of Southgate's favourites?
Yeah,
didn't get picked this time.
But the fact is, Southgate had the balls to drop him.
Referee gets a 0 on domination to Northern League, says David. He was terrible today. He was absolute shit today. But it's good to get back to winning ways now. And that's what we needed. That's what we really needed for today. That's for sure. Yeah. And we move on to Everton next. And yeah.
I was going to say it now. Man United back to their best again. Shite. Apparently they should have been 1-0 down.
You can tell Rob Jones is Welsh, says Bia. I don't know where he's from, actually.
Cardiff.
Oh, is he?
Bastard. Rob Jones. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right.
Is he?
It actually doesn't say where he was born.
Oh, he's a Scouser.
Oh, is he?
Nice Scouser.
There you go. Man U have scored lots of last-minute goals to win games. Said South David don't need him anywhere near the north. Newcastle's just put a lovely thing on Facebook and thanks for our suspended support. Not close enough, says Bia, anyway. But it was great to get the win today, and it's now we'll just get those points for Europe next season now. It's still within a chance. 7th place is still there, but I don't think we're many points off 6 as well if we keep this going.
Aye.
It all depends if Man U start to drop points. But yeah, it's all about getting those points. Everton's winnable for me. We can beat those because they haven't won in 12 games. So why can't we beat Everton on Tuesday night? And then we go down to the capital, away down at Craven Cottage again, where we've got a good record down there as well. So imagine if we get 9 points out of these next 3 games, which would be fantastic.
I believe we've got Spurs after them and all. After them, do we?
Yeah, that's going to be a really hard game for us. It really, really
Fact
is.
is as well, it's another half-12 kick-off as well.
It is, yep. Ballboy gets a 12 out of 10 from me, says David.
Oh,
I'm going to do all again on Tuesday night. Ballboy 10. We must do over the T-Rex. That was so class, David. It certainly was as well. Well, then we're going to start to wrap up the show now. And me and Mason will be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for the preview for Everton game. So do join us for that.
Luckily enough, I'm Mrs. Freedom also be on. I'm Mrs. Freedom.
No problem. So we'll be back tomorrow for the Everton preview. So we'll do it tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So do join us for that one at 8 o'clock tomorrow for the preview for the Everton game. And of course, Tuesday we'll be at the game. So I'll be doing quick thoughts and fan reactions after the game as well. So keep an eye out for that coming as well. And the next day will be the match review and the play ratings for that as well. So there you are. Well then, guys, you know the usual drill. If you haven't enjoyed tonight's show, remember to hit the thumbs up. It does keep those search results on YouTube. Of course, please, if you're brand new at the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really enjoy what goes on the channel, week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow as well. And remember to hit that bell notification. That will let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video takes place on the day as well. So I'll keep you notified. Feel free to donate if you'd like to do so. And if you want to become a member for just 99p, hit the join button and you'll be put to the next prize draw we do on this channel as well. We'll dive into the last few comments that have come in as well. So Truls says, great show. Cheers, Truls. See you all later. Great show, Peter Mason. Cheers, Julie. Julie, bye, Peter Mason. All take care. Coffee, bye, everyone. And take care, you as well, Julie. Great show, guys. Cheers, Ian. Thank you, everyone. You were just saying bye to each other. Adios, amigos. Cheers, Mark, for tuning in. Take care, everyone. Keep bursting bubbles, says Julie, as well. So there you are. Well, then, enjoy your Saturday night, whatever you're getting up to, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Take care, everyone. Happy Easter to you all as well. And what a great comeback again it was today. See you later, everyone. Take care. Away the lads. Good night, everyone. See you later.